How to configure automation settings in WHMCS. The automation settings in WHMCS control processes such as invoicing, email reminders, and account suspension. Let's find out how to change these settings. Go to Setup. Click Automation Settings. In order for the automation settings to work, you must have the WHMCS cron job set up. For details on how to do this, watch the tutorial earlier in this series. The first box of settings controls automatic account suspension and termination. Note that this will only function properly once WHMCS has been set up to work with your control panel. Automatic suspension is already enabled. Let's change the number of days a payment can be late before an account is suspended. Once a payment has been received, a suspended account will be automatically reactivated as per this setting. Click here to enable automatic account termination. Then, change the number of days past the due date to auto-terminate. Scroll down. Now for the billing notification settings. The customer will always receive email notification of the invoice when it's generated the number of days before the due date specified above. You can toggle additional reminders with this checkbox. By default, only one overdue notice will be sent. You can specify second and even third overdue reminders here. The last setting here allows you to change the number of days to wait before applying the late fee. Scroll down. Next, the settings that control automatic credit card charging. You can specify the number of days before the due date to attempt to capture the payment here. You have the option of attempting the payment only once or, upon failure, retrying every week for X amount of weeks. Let's choose the first option. When a credit card on file is about to expire, WHMCS will notify the client on the specified date of the month prior. There are only two currency auto update settings. By default, WHMCS will attempt to update the exchange rates every day automatically. Product prices, however, will not be updated daily to reflect the exchange rates unless you check this box. Scroll down. The domain reminder settings allow you to specify the frequency at which notices will be sent prior to a domain name's renewal date. You can send up to 5 notices. Here you can auto-close inactive support tickets after a specified number of hours. You'll probably want to leave the miscellaneous settings as the defaults. When finished, click Save Changes. This is the end of the tutorial. You now know how to configure the automation settings in WHMCS.